The first day of the Las Vegas Raiders rookie minicamp just wrapped up. And let me tell you, something electric is happening in Vegas. You could feel the energy the moment those young players hit the field. Reporters on the ground say it's like nothing they've seen in years. Fast, fierce, focused. These rookies aren't just practicing, they're battling like their careers depend on it, because they do. Names like Ashton Jeanty, Jack Beck, and Darian Porter stood out immediately. The drills, lightning fast. The pace, pure fire. It's not just another offseason. It feels like the Raiders are starting a new chapter, and right in the middle of all this energy, a moment to tell you, the heart of Raider Nation. If you're loving this insider coverage and want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to subscribe, like, and hit that bell icon so you never miss the biggest Raiders updates before anyone else. Let's get back to the action. Now, here's the real kicker. This year's rookie class might just be the most dangerous we've seen in a while. Credit goes to new GM John Spytek, who brought in talent that could shake up the entire roster. We're talking real competition at every position. Forget the draft hype. This camp is already showing us that undrafted free agents are here to take spots, not just fill them. And with a brand new coaching staff and a whole new system, no one is safe. Veterans like Tyreek McAllister or even Trey Tucker could be cut or traded. That's how serious this reset is. The Raiders aren't just rebuilding, they're reloading. And this mini camp, it's the first sign of the storm coming to the AFC West. From the very first whistle at rookie minicamp, something felt different. No fluff, no wasted motion, just raw competition. And if you were watching closely, you'd notice one name making heads turn, Ashton Jeanty. Forget the warm-up jogs. What Jeanty showed during drills, that was art, quick footwork, elite processing, the kind of movement that makes coaches stop in their tracks. One drill had the coach shift right. Jeanty instantly cut left, reading it like a seasoned pro. That's not rookie behavior, that's future star behavior. But he's not the only one. In the trenches, big bodies like Jared Hufford are making noise. Number 64 looks like he was built for this, moving with surprising agility for a guy who can play both guard and center. These aren't just camp bodies. These are hungry players trying to write their own stories in silver and black. And this year, that story might be a surprise blockbuster. Why? Because this isn't the same old Raiders team. There's a quiet confidence brewing behind the scenes. And the running back room might just be the hidden gem. From the raw potential of rookies like Jeanty to under-the-radar names like Raheem Mostert, who brings breakaway speed and fits the Chip Kelly system like a glove. There's electricity in the air. Last season, let's be honest, the backfield lacked that spark. This year, we're seeing something different, something faster, something meaner, and the competition is fierce. With every snap, every cut, and every rep, these players are fighting to earn their spot. And in Vegas, nothing is guaranteed. Stay locked in. This offseason could redefine the Raiders' identity from the ground up. The Raiders' quarterback room might quietly be one of the most intriguing units heading into the season. At the center of that excitement is Cam Miller, a young QB with raw talent and real potential. While he likely won't see much playing time early on, Miller's upside is hard to ignore. Coaches are keeping a close eye on how he handles pressure, reads defenses, and adjusts to NFL speed. He's already had a few miscues, a drop snap here, a shaky rep there, but the flashes of talent are undeniable. Still, the quarterback room is a hot topic. Some fans remain optimistic about Aiden O'Connell, but questions about his mobility and ability to evade pressure are real. It's easy for defenses to bait him into mistakes when the pocket collapses. His development will be crucial if he hopes to hold on to a backup spot or compete for more. Then there's Darian Porter, the long, lean defensive back who might be one of the most physically gifted rookies in the building. At 6 feet 3 inches with blazing speed, he stands out even during basic drills. He didn't rack up a ton of college snaps, under 700, but he made those reps count. Porter was one of the top zone defenders in college last year, and his athletic profile suggests a ceiling that could surprise a lot of people if he's developed correctly. But here's the key: stability. If the Raiders finally offer consistency in their defensive schemes, players like Porter have a real shot to thrive. Bounce him from one system to another, and his talent could get lost. Keep him grounded in a single approach, and we might be looking at a cornerstone of the secondary for years to come. The Raiders don't just have bodies at these positions. They have stories, upside, and battles that could shape the entire season. Keep your eyes on this group. Sometimes it's not just talent that shapes a player's future, it's the coach guiding him. For Raiders rookie Darian Porter, the right defensive staff could unlock a dangerous weapon in the secondary. We've seen it happen before. Remember Jacorian Bennett? He wasn't expected to shine early, but with smart coaching from Patrick Graham, he was trusted with starting reps in his rookie year. Though he had growing pains, it showed how much belief the Raiders place in potential. This year, Porter seems like another hand-picked project. He's tall, fast, and oozes raw athleticism. But what matters now is scheme, fit, and development. If the defensive staff sticks with a consistent system and allows Porter to grow in it, he could easily become a starting caliber cornerback in the near future. The Raiders' secondary as a whole isn't as weak as some critics claim. Isaiah Polamau and Isaac Yiadom are developing steadily, and guys like Eric Stokes, long and physical, could thrive in a zone-heavy system. It's all about whether they're put in positions that play to their strengths. And the Raiders aren't just retooling the defensive backfield, they're adding intriguing offensive weapons too. Take Dante Thornton, for example. At 6 feet 4 inches with serious speed, he's built like a mismatch nightmare. While his impact is still a mystery, the physical traits are all there. If he finds chemistry with the quarterback room, he could become a real threat downfield. Then there's Tommy Malot, a versatile athlete who can do just about everything: throw, run, catch. Some have even compared his skill set to Taysom Hill. Whether he lines up at quarterback or shifts around as a gadget player, Malot adds depth and unpredictability to the Raiders' offense. This year's roster is full of untapped potential, players who could flip the script if given time, reps, and the right structure. Don't sleep on this new wave of Raiders talent. The names might not be household yet, but the stories are just beginning. Let's talk about one position group the Raiders are quietly loading up on: wide receivers. While everyone's focused on quarterbacks and defense, the Raiders are building a room full of versatile, underrated talent that could surprise a lot of people. Jacoby Myers leads the pack, one of the most reliable hands in football. If the ball's thrown his way, he's coming down with it. But beyond him, there's a wave of young, explosive receivers with something to prove. Tyreek Malister showed flashes last preseason before injuries slowed him down. And then there's Rema Cato. He turned heads in camp and could take a leap if given the chance. These aren't household names yet, but they're hungry and fast. One of the most intriguing additions is Jack Beck. He's got quick feet, smooth breaks, and sharp instincts. The Raiders clearly saw something special. So much so, they were willing to trade back twice just to grab him. Some called it a reach. But if you watch the tape, you'll see why they took that shot. And let's not forget about Dante Thornton, tall, explosive, and built like a deep threat machine. Pair him with a route technician like Beck, and suddenly the Raiders have multiple ways to attack secondaries. Of course, not all rookies will make the final roster. The Raiders brought in 15 undrafted free agents, and rookie minicamp is the first test. It's a numbers game. 90 players now, but only a handful will survive when the roster cuts come. Still, what stands out is potential. This receiver room isn't just depth, it's competition. And for the Raiders, that's exactly how you find hidden gems.